Alright guys, it's your boy J Law coming back at y'all with another video. It's been a minute. It's been a huge minute. But in this one, I just wanted to quickly give y'all something calm. So this is gonna be my 2K21 wish list. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break it down into different parts. So shooting, dribbling, slashing, gameplay, stuff like that. And you're gonna hear me, cause I'm gonna post comment this video, so y'all gonna hear me talk about stuff like that. And we're just gonna get into it calm. And I wanna make this early, so if it does, I remember LD2K put an air in on Twitter, so if this does reach a lot of people, then let's get to it. Or if this does reach somebody, by the grace of God, please take into account something I say here. It'll bring a huge difference to 2K from somebody that plays this game religiously. So guys, let's get right into the video. Editor's touch. Guys, I stream on Twitch often, almost like every day or every other day, so it's in the description down below. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's go. All right guys, let's hop right into this. So first we're gonna start off with the dribbling category, right? And you're gonna hear me flipping through pages and reading off of my, you're not gonna see me, but I'm obviously reading off of a notepad because I wrote all this down because that's how passionate I am about this. But let's get into it. So number one in the dribbling category that I have written down, allow me to customize my dribble moves a little more in depth. Now what I mean by that is, obviously everybody knows that you can go into and change your dribble six. Now what I mean by that is, for example, the behind the back has the moving behind the back that you do when you're holding R2 and you just slap the right stick down. It gives you a behind the back, like, you know, you can move. Then you got the one where you get off of R2 and you pull your left stick back and your R stick back. It gives you like a pull back, snatch back behind the back. That's another one. And then also you have the standing behind the back, which like the people do the Steph Curry join off of and stuff like that. Those are three, for example. What I'm saying is, just like the jump shot creator, allow me to go into the dribble move creator and create my own package. So what I mean is, I can look at Elite 3, Elite 2, Elite 1 for behind the back, and I can do my snatchback dribble behind the back. I can do my snatchback behind the back. I could choose one. Then I could also choose my moving behind the back. It could be, for example, Elite 1 for my snatchback one, and then Elite 2 for my moving, and then Elite 3 for like my standing one. You get what I'm saying? Allow me to go into my behind the leg, in between the legs, and change my moving in between the legs, and have a different standing in between the legs, and then have a side to side between the legs, stuff like that. Allow me, because a lot of people complain about dribbling being so cheesy, but at the same time being so repetitive, and everybody's doing it. That was the problem behind the aggressive behind the back this year. So allow me to go in depth and change everything to where everybody's dribble six are unique. Yes, you would create dribble god, but that just creates a skill gap because they know how to identify good moves, and on top of identifying good moves, they know how to chain their moves together, and then make it possible that some moves just can't chain together because they just don't work. It's not physically possible. That will be dope. Nobody can complain, because now it's up to the 2K community to band together as a dribbling community and come up with proper sigs that all fluid motion that mend together. That'll be freaking dope, bro. Like as a wannabe dribbler that I am, that'll be dope to try to rack my brain. Like, yo, how did Steezo get that move? This and the third, or how did G-Man get this? And I'm like, yo, this is dope. Maybe I could tweak this a little bit and I can get a little better. So you create a skill gap between everybody, and everybody's mind is moving and is captivating people. That's what customization and freedom is. But let's move on. Take out the left stick dribbling. I feel like this year the left stick dribbling, because remember, you could dribble with both. So like if you slap the left stick left or right, it allows you to do like some side to side movements. Take that out the game. And when you take that out the game, I think it's gonna allow people to move fluider. Like for some reason it felt like I was heavy, if you get what I'm saying. I felt like my player was heavy. Why is my player heavy, bro? It's not. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. My guy shouldn't be heavy. My guy should be fluid, moving, dancing, dribbling, hold that. You know what I'm saying? That's how the move should be. It shouldn't be like clunky. And I think that left stick dribbling was part of the reason I didn't really like it. Now, on top of it, I think, remember this year they talked about how they went on dribbling. They went, each move was individual. Yes, that was a good idea, but I think you should create like a balance. I know it sounds hard, but 2K17's dribbling was decent, and 2K19's, how should I say this? The concept of the one move was pretty clean. because the chain to the misdirection was good skill. Now if you allow that with fluidity from 17, beautiful. You Eureka, you got it. You did it. That's where I'm at. I would love that. That is where that's perfect. I think nobody can complain with that. But I have to move this video a little quicker because I don't want to have you guys sitting here for 20 minutes. It may don't hold it against me, but I'm very passionate about this. And please follow me to the end, guys. If you're watching this video and you're a fan of 2K, please, I promise you this will be beautiful for you guys. Okay, so let's go into shooting. Fix gathers. Now what I mean by that is gathers, like, okay, so sometimes people will catch the ball and then they're fumbling the ball from the passes. There's no way that I have a 3-point playmaker or a play shot creator or an offensive threat with 86 passing or above. Bro, passes should be on point. That's a dime. Boom. There's no reason why I'm throwing a pass and the pass he's juggling and then he gotta gather, and then after he gathers then he gotta shoot. It throws off the rhythm of the jump shot, because a lot of people, one thing 2K has done well is they've created a rhythm within the jump shooting, and with that rhythm you can't break that rhythm. The slightest breaking of that rhythm due to the algorithm of 2K throws off the whole jump shot. And you know, who wants that? I don't want that, especially when I'm playing comp games. Now, yes, it does create another skill gap with people that could deal with that, but really? That's something we need? And then, on top of it, we need to work together with the company that does your servers. Now, I heard that Amazon does your servers. This is from Agent's video. I don't know if that's true, but you gotta reduce the latency. You have to reduce the latency, button delay, and lag. You have to. It's just for all shooters out there. I'm telling you, we all just band together. You gotta fix it. If you don't fix it, I have it. Like I said, I have an Ethernet cable, Cat 5. If you guys know what that is for all the tech geeks out there, with 1 gigabyte upload and 1 gigabyte download. And of course, it breaks down once you have a bunch of people on your Wi-Fi. But I only had about 5 devices. Either way, there's no way that I should be lagging, bro. I have perfect connection. I have one of the best. I have Verizon Fios. There's no way. My internet is immaculate. My internet is spectacular. It's beautiful. So there's no reason why I should be struggling to on some courts. I'm sputtering. I don't know, bro. That's neither here or there. But it's crazy, bro. I don't like that, bro. But fix it. And then to the next point about shooting, either you have to make a cap at which you can make, like last year, I think on 19, I think you guys did a pretty good job in shooting in 19. It wasn't as fluid as other years. I think this year is much more fluid with the no shot meter. However, I think that if you make the cap where you can green every shot again, like last year, I believe that there was one. If you make that cap at like 85 and plus, a lot of people's gonna be shooting for that 85, so you won't see a lot of cheesy builds that could do dual things. I mean, you're gonna see them, of course, but I think that if you create that cap again, a lot of builds like the centers may struggle, because centers shoot that joint consistently. Like when I tell you, bro, you watch Zernick, you watch Stumpy, you watch Iggy Mo, those guys are splashing at a high value. Like, you know, of course there's different levels to the people that I named. They're all good, don't get me wrong, but you know, there's levels to it. Those guys are splashing like it's nobody's business. They're shooting better than some sharps in the community. Now, is it wrong? No. But is it something that you want to see? No, because it's 65-3 and you hitting more than somebody with 89. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that should be happening. And then on top of it, my meter, bro. If I turn off my meter, let it stay. I don't wanna. Why the fuck? Every time I log on to 2K, I have to turn off my meter, bro. It's how hard is it to create a save file? Save file. Damn, save file. If I create a save file for settings, just it's that simple. And don't turn my vibration on. Don't turn my vibration on. I don't want it. I don't want it at all. Why do you have it on every single time? It's so annoying. Okay, now this is for the pure locks. I'm sorry, you guys deserve a nerf, okay? Unless you have a two-way sharp or two-way stretch or a two-way, I don't know, two-way pass first wing, whatever the crap that is. unless you have another part of your pie chart that can shoot. Yo, if you have a 50 to 59 3, I don't, even if your meter's off, I don't give a okay, I'm gonna bleep that out because I don't want to get demonetized. I don't give a care if you have a 50 to 59. No greens for you, bro. No greens for you, Poppy. No greens for you. I'm sorry. None. Okay? We're not even gonna talk about this even more in depth because we're just gonna move on. Post hook and post move need to be fixed. There's no reason why I am 70% shot contesting a post scorer and I jump and he greens anyway. There's no way. I'm sorry, I don't want to hear it. We're gonna move on, bro, because I'm still on the shooting topic. I still have to touch defense and gameplay. So on to number 7 of shooting. I think that every jump shot should work, not just 98, 115 or Dwayne Wade. Those aren't the only jump shots that work, but I feel like every single jump shot in the game should have a green window, bro, and they should all have the same high green window as 98 like this year. And I think you creating a skill gap by having people use different jump shots, because every contest has a different jump shot timing, if you get what I'm saying. When you contest a shot, you should be when somebody goes to shoot a jump shot, because they have it, let's say you have Dion Waiters, which is a slow jump shot for a guard. Now, if I jump too early, I shouldn't have been counted as a contested because I jumped too early. So create a different contest window, create something with skill. Just like you have to create a cause and effect when you create something with skill. Just like if I was to do one thing, the next somebody has to do an effect to counter react what I'm doing. Simply put, bro, there's no reason why everybody in the community has to use 98, 115 or Dwayne Wade or any other consistently used jump shot in the community. It shouldn't be like that. Now, granted, influencers on YouTube are just obviously gonna skew the numbers and just, you know, make people use jump shots over and over and over and over and over. That's just people having a following. But for example, these content creators scour the game for jump shots. Badge plug Duke Dennison, whoever, or Agent Phantom and Annoying and G-Size, and shouldn't all be using the same jump shot. These guys, I'm not saying all of those guys that I named just now are super elite or elite. They know who they are if they're elite, if I just named you. But if they are elite, they're gonna find jump shots that work for them, that work for their latency, that work for their reflexes, for whatever the case may be. The matter. Don't limit people to 1 to 2, 3 jump shots. It just makes no sense to me. I don't get it. I really don't get it, and I don't get the thought process behind it. You know, maybe somebody in the comments down below could explain it to me, but I just don't get it. Now on the defense, I'm tired of paint defense being trash. Like, and that goes back to the post scorer thing. That was just me ranting about the post scores, bro. I'm not, you know, they got a nerf, but 2K17, you did it right with post scores, bro. They weren't too broken. They were decently able to use because they were big bodies. They were big, huge bodies. Their screens was just fire. It was just something different about these screens. So think about that for a second. Give them something other than just pure post play where they just macking us, bro. Honestly. Fix your badges, 2K. And that goes back. The badge system is perfect. We're not even gonna talk about that. I don't want you to touch that. Leave that alone. That's perfect. Allow me to choose my badges, bro. Allow me to choose my badges like this here. Great. You did a fantastic job. But fix your badges. Pick dodger, pickpocket, like even brick wall. Fix the badge, bro. There's no reason why brick wall is so effective. It feels like I'm in 2K17. I get dropped off of screens. I get stuck. I automatically go into screens. I'm automatically sucking into screens. Pick dodger doesn't work. I have it on gold. I can't even evade a screen. Every screen hurts me. Now I get it height, weight, and the matter of how fast you're moving actually, you know, works into it. But come on, bro. I have gold pick dodger. Let me evade 1 or 2 of them hoes and, you know, get back to where I gotta get to. It's like every single time I'm not able to, and it's like, yo, come on, bro. You hurting me. And then pickpocket on top of it. I don't have pickpocket on my guard, and I steal more than when I did when I had it on gold. Like what the what? Makes no sense, bro. You gotta fix lockdowns, bro. Pure lockdowns. Yo, I have a friend who has a perimeter lock. This man shoots at 50%, 60% on his perimeter lock. Now, granted, he has perimeter in his name, which means that he can shoot, but his 3 is only a 75. Like, how in the world is he so potent at shooting at 60%? I mean, granted, it's skill, but how much skill is it when he's getting blessed. And that leads me to my point of they shouldn't be so potent on offense. Like, these guys are slashers, bro. They're slashers. Some of them can shoot. They're very athletic. I mean, keep their speed and their vertical because they need to be able to defend, and their lateral quickness and stuff like that. But why are they so potent on offense? I'm not saying. I've seen them go for 30, 40, and I'm like, damn, really? A perimeter lock, bro? Damn, I may need to make one. That's my thought process. Excuse me. Lateral quickness needs to be fixed. It's kind of stuttery. Let me take a swiggity of this. All right. Lateral quickness. People are like, I feel like sometimes I'm stunted when I'm playing defense. And what I mean by that is not because, you hit me with tight handles and you got me to stutter. That's fine. I'm not really worried about that. But like, sometimes when I'm moving laterally on my guard, it feels like I can't move at all. I feel very clunky, feel very heavy. Now, I don't know if it's because he keeps hitting me with ankle breakers or the snatchbacks or the space creator. I don't know what badge that is. Maybe stop and go. But if that's the stop and go badge or whatever that is that's doing that, take that out, because defense should be a skill, bro. Defense should be able to be, I'm anticipating where he's going, and after I anticipate where he's going, I'm gonna clamp that up because I knew where he was going. I read him perfectly. It's clamps. It's supposed to be clamps. Let me clamp that up, bro. That's just how it should be, in my opinion. Let me clamp that up, bro. Let me play defense. Let me make the mistake. If I make the mistake, my opponent should be able to read that I got him. He shifted right, but my move is going left. He got him. Some stupid, like, God, I'm stupid. Like, come on, bro. Why are you, what I'm saying? Why are you allowing people to just, do whatever they want on offense sometimes? That's how it feels, and it's not just about good plays. Mainly it's against the bum players with like 30% win percentage in park. It is what it is, bro. But now let's move on to slashing. Everybody knows hop steps should be lowered. Hop steps should be lowered. I don't want to see people hopping from one side of the block to the other side of the block with no penalty. And then on top of it, after I contest sometimes, bro, you give me a 50% or higher contest and they still make that layup, bro. Come on, bro. I know everybody in the comments or everybody watching this video knows exactly what I'm talking about. Come on, bro. Cut that out. Cut it out. Make the spin and Euro step. Give them a buff. They need a buff. The spin in past 2Ks was very good. Very good. It was my go-to move, bro. It was my go-to move before the top step nonsense. The Euro step used to be really good last year. I understand why y'all did that, because last year, bro, once you beat somebody in your Euro step, it was clip Nina. Nothing you can do. You were behind that person. It was over. But the reason why it was like that was because, remember, if you guys got somebody on the crab dribble last year, it was a bucket. It didn't count as a contest. This year's a little bit different. So why couldn't you just have, done it like how you could have just did it like last year with the Euro steps? Not, and once they get by you, it was clip, but it's not clip this year. So you get what I'm saying? Up the drive and dunk threshold. There's too many builds that are able to, because you gave 99 and you gave +5 to stats, there's too many builds that can reach that threshold of getting that 85 dunk to dunk on people. And the reason why I say that is maybe in park you could have a different threshold, but when you got to pro-am, right, a lot of people were taking that baseline and doing that reverse baseline contact finisher cheese, and it wasn't necessarily like, it's hard to stop that baseline stuff. You would have to either guess, okay, he's going to be on the other side of the rim or he's going to be on this side of the rim, and it's very hard as a defending big to defend that. Maybe that's just the outlet. I don't think it's too bad now that I think about it, because like I said, it's a counter. It's the cause and effect behind of it. So I don't really see that it's anything too bad in that instance. But, maybe you could give that little tweak. Maybe you could look at it, you know what I'm saying? Gameplay wise, back again towards the pro-am side, you got to fix pro-am matchmaking. Once you get past pro, anything pro, it was really hard to find games. It took maybe like hours, It took like, I remember one time, one of my friends went to Target, came back. Mind you, he lives he lives in a different state, so the Target was like 10 minutes away. But by the time he came back, the game still hasn't started. We're still matchmaking, you know what I'm saying? So that's a little ridiculous. How the hell am I waiting that long for a game? You're wasting my time, bro. Honestly. But let's move on to the next thing. Park is desolate. There's no people within the park. I think honestly, I think 2K has to fix that. Like, you have to do something about that. Like if you look in the park, there's probably 50 out of 150. Now, I don't know if that's because of the neighborhoods or if that's because there's shops around and people necessarily not playing the game, or if because the game is dead. I don't know which one it is, but I would hope that the game is not dead. It's only February, bro. And if the game is dead, then you guys really need to start brainstorming and thinking about something. Maybe get rid of this. We need affiliations. That leads me into my next point. We need affiliations, bro. Affiliations is necessary. I think that it's just something that is just needed, bro. I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know what to say. It's just needed for the sake of the community. But don't give us back the Rivet, the Sunset, and Flyers. Make it like New York City affiliation with, I don't know, Rucker, and then maybe make a California with I don't know, West Palm Beach or something like that. I don't know what type of park they have out there. Then give us like a Texas or Michigan or another big city, but necessarily where they deal with a lot of iron to make it Rivet. Give us a park that's different, Don't settle for mediocrity, 2K. You can do a lot more, bro. You have the next gen coming up, the faster processors, which is the CPU chip in there, a lot more graphics integrated within it. You could do a lot. And I'm looking at the specs. You can do a lot. Because if I was to build that computer, I can game Fortnite in 1080p HP, and that's very intensive on the system. So don't sell us short, bro. Don't sell us short, guys. Don't sell us short. So like I said, man, early on the video I said that I got my Twitch down below, man. Don't forget to hit that up. Don't forget to check that out, man. If you guys disagree with anything, leave it down in the comments down below. If you agree, put it down in the comments below, man. Thank y'all for rocking with me. It's your boy J Law, and I'm out of here. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.